Well, things just got a whole lot worse for old Danny Ray Birchfield Jr. here from Lancaster, South Carolina. His charges have now been upgraded to include murder and eggs assault on a female in his care. And if you remember, this case started back at the end of July when a woman in his custody died and they had to call the police. And when the police got there and started doing some investigation, they noticed that there were a total of 4 people there, the deceased person and her husband and 2 other women who were being held against their will in his basement. One of the women had been there for 10 years. The sister of the male that was married to the deceased lady said that her brother had been missing since COVID. So they've been there for a very long time. And the allegations are that Mr. Birchfield Jr., that's important, Mr. Birchfield Jr. here was in charge of their medication. He was in charge of their food, their bathroom habits, their going outside. He was in charge of everything, and he would not allow them to leave. So the original charges stem from everything like abuse of a vulnerable adult to exploitation of a vulnerable adult. Also financial crimes, also domestic violence, because these vulnerable adults in his care talked about the abuse that they suffered at his hands when they wanted to leave or even other times. The murder charge comes from the deceased female that was found dead when they got there. And I don't know which one of the women, I assume it's a woman, that the other eggs assault comes from. But like I said, 2 women there. Actually both of them had been involved with him in relationships, but one of them was, 10 years old and the other one was a year old. So maybe he just brought in some new blood. Who knows? What we do know is he is the son of a pastor. And according to some news sources, he allegedly lived below his family in the same house. The pastor is living upstairs and somehow never knew about any of this. I'm still waiting on that part of the investigation to unfold a little bit more for my liking. Either way, this guy's charges have been upgraded to murder and the worst kind of assault that you can have. Welcome to prison, son. You're not going anywhere.